everybody, sorry for my messy hair. I just got up and I started packing the few things that sold last night. So I just wanted to share that with you all. Let's see here, let me just move this video here. So I saw things on eBay as Canadian Brick Cafe. As you can see, currently I have 100% positive feedback. I've sold 3,900 items, and I currently have, if I go to my feedback section, 1,472 feedback, and most people are saying good product, good packing, stuff like that. One person said they never received their item, but I did give a refund, just to be clear. But that's one thing I wanted to talk about. One of my New Year's resolutions was to start offering quote-unquote free shipping, where the price on the listing is what you pay plus tax. For a lot of things that can ship as oversized letter mail, I'm just going to pay the shipping myself. But the drawback of that is that there's no tracking and there's no postal insurance, which means literally anybody can say, hey, I never got my order, and I have to give a refund, which is unfortunate that there are dishonest people out there that do that. But I wanted to start to see really how many people actually take advantage of that with eBay. I hope to God nobody does, because it does cost me money. It costs me the cost of the item, plus the cost of packing material, the cost of stamps, and all that other fun jazz. So I want to thank everybody for their honesty, and I just want to show exactly, a few of the things I've sold and what I actually made after eBay's fees. So the first one we're going to show is this was a Queen DVD. This is going to I'm just going to call him Ben. This is going to Saskatchewan. So here we got the Queen DVD. And like I've said before, the one thing I do, well, a couple of things I do to try to improve the quality of the items I ship, is I use when it comes to like CD size media, whether it be an audio CD, DVD, Blu-ray, HD DVD, video games, and so forth, is I use a JFJ Easy Pro to try to polish the discs to the best of my ability. I also do rip tests on various electronics to ensure that the disc itself is operational with no issues. Whether that be ripping, like say, a PlayStation 3 game using MC Mon on my modified Super Slim, which I have a video for in my YouTube channel here, or like using Windows Media Player to create MP3s of a audio CD, to doing a install on my Xbox 360 for various Xbox 360 games. So I believe I have videos for all that on my YouTube channel, so feel free to get examples of how I do quote-unquote rip tests. DVDs, I'll use either a program called Make MKV or DVD Decryptor to rip the video files off of a disc to ensure, again, that there's no issues reading the physical discs that I've sold. When I ship DVDs, I do not ship DVDs inside that little placeholder for DVDs. What I will do is I will take well, first I'll take out my little thank you note, put it on top there, and then I'll take the individual discs, and I'll put them into little CD sleeves. And the reason why I do that is to ensure that the discs don't get knocked loose from their little holder during shipping and get thrown about the case and getting scratched up. So we got these two DVDs, and this particular DVD does have a insert. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these two paper sleeves with the discs inside. I'm just going to put them in between that insert there, and that just adds just a small little layer of protection, additional protection during shipping. Okay, then we'll just simply close it up. I'll grab a bubble mailer, throw the disc inside. We'll seal it up, and then what I do with the, I don't really like trusting self-sealing envelopes, so what I generally would do is I would take another sticker, in this case one that shows my my eBay store, my Facebook page URLs, as well as, you know, check me on YouTube type thing, and I'll just put it against the seal holding the back flap, the top flap closed. Once I do that, what I do is I get my trusty Dymo scale, which is just on the side here, right down there. I'll get the weight for this item. This DVD has a weight of around 200 grams. That would be 6.9 ounces. So what then I need to do is I need to go over to the Canada Post website, but I think I actually saved the PDF, so let me just open it up here. I think I put it under Documents. Search for Canada Post. Alright, so for a package that's not now, I don't want to make it my default web browser. Sorry, Mozilla. So for packages that are under 200 grams, shipping cost is $3.19. So essentially what that's going to be is, since I don't have any 92-cent stamps, it's going to be 2 of these $1.94 stamps. And I would literally just take the 2 stamps, and I'd put them onto the package. So let's see here. Let me just minimize that so I can get back to my other page here. So Queen sold for $11.99. Then obviously eBay charges the GST, PST, and so forth. The transactions fees were $2.07. Ad fee 30 cents. So after that, I get $9.62. So let's see here. My math is horrible, so I'm just going to pull up my calculator here. So that's it was $4 we're using for postage, because we're using $2.94 stamps. So we're just rounding it up. So I get $5.62 to sell Queen, that Queen DVD on eBay, after eBay fees and after the cost of shipping, not including the cost of the bubble mailer. Bubble mailers, I get a coupon code, which is good for the eBay shipping supply store. So yes, they cost money because I still have to pay my eBay fees, which are like $70 a month, and I still have to pay for tax for the mailers, even with the coupon code. But they're relatively inexpensive. Sure, I could go to like Yuan and buy some craft bell mailers, which would be cheaper in general. But then I have more money invested in shipping supplies, just collecting dust in the corner until I actually use them all. So I just use the ones I get from eBay for the most part, and when I do need a few, I'll just run to the dollar store. But on average, I'd say they're probably 30 cents each. So I probably made like $5 to sell this DVD on eBay, which isn't bad, but it's not great at the same time, obviously. Another item that sold was what was this item? Alright, this was Pixark for the PlayStation 4. Again, this sold for $9. Transaction fees were $1.57. I get $7.63 of that. So that was for Pixark for the PlayStation 4. Again, this has been like tested using my various equipment that I have available. We got the disc inside of a protective paper sleeve. We don't use the holders because I'm always worried the discs are going to get popped out during shipping. and get scratched up, so I use those paper sleeves to help ensure that the item that I'm selling arrives in pretty much the same condition as it left me. So we're just going to seal this up. Let's grab another one of my little labels here. Just going to put it onto the back. Now we're just going to use my Dymo scale to get a weight for this package. And it's just under 100 grams, which means it'll only cost me $1.94 to ship this. So what's that going to be here? We just quickly put a stamp onto this package. Alright, so let's see here. So 7.43 minus 1.94 equals $5.49 for that game. Obviously that game sells for, could potentially be, it's been sold for a little bit more, but it's like I'm doing this experiment to see how many dishonest people are actually on eBay. I think a lot of people want to know, it's like, what are the odds of somebody actually being dishonest and trying to rip off a small independent reseller on eBay versus, you know, say doing that type of shenanigans over at, say, you know, big box stores, which are more likely able to eat those costs versus, say, like a small person like myself that can't really eat that cost all that time. Alright, so we got another game. This one sold for $10.44, again with free shipping. You know, eBay charges the Canadian tax. Transactions fees were $1.74. I get $8.69. So let's go back to my calculator. We'll just get that ready. Alright, so that game that sold was Gears of War Judgment. Gears, you know, first-person shooters are fun. I really enjoyed the first Gears of War. A friend actually helped design the game, which is one of the reasons why I started playing it. He did a lot of the audio work. Again, I don't use the holder to put the actual disc in, because again, I'm always worried the discs are going to get popped out. I guess I should have had my microphone more here. Hopefully people are still able to hear me. But let's see here. Again, I just included a small little thank you note. The disc is inside of a paper sleeve, again, to help prevent damage during shipping. Because my anxiety about shipping things with letter mail is always pretty high. Because I'm always worried that somebody's going to claim they never got it. Hey, it came scratched or it came damaged. So it's like, this is just a protective measure to ensure that everything's good. Alright, so got that in the, putting that just into a blue bubble mailer. Alright, so Gears of War, we got, I just figure out how much this weighs, so we can figure out how much it's going to cost to ship. Alright, so it's under 100 grams, so it's $1.94. Alright, so $8.69 minus 1.94. So $6.75 is what I take away after eBay fees. Not including the cost of the bow mailers. But you get the general idea of what I'm trying to get to is this. I'm just trying to see if it would increase my sales if I was to, say, offer quote-unquote free shipping. Again, free shipping is never actually free. There's still a cost involved to the seller, whether it be the cost of postage, cost of bow mailers, cost of, you know, like the labels and all that jazz. So I just wanted to give a big thank. Where did I put that other package? There were 3 packages. I got these 2 here. There's the other one. So big thanks to Ben for the Queen DVD. Thanks to Steve for the game purchase, and another thanks to Kyle for their purchases. We've got packages going within BC, we got packages going to Ontario, and a package going to Saskatchewan. So again, thanks to everybody for your support. It is greatly appreciated. Selling on eBay or general things I sell on eBay isn't big money. So it's like, thank you for your support. It is greatly appreciated, as well as thank you for being honest about actually receiving your packages. I do offer track shipping, but that generally starts at $20 minimum, and that would be me putting it into like a the item into a bow mailer, and then putting it into a prepaid box. I don't have one here right now, but the small prepaid boxes are like roughly $20 to pick up from Canada Post, unless they've increased the prices of those again. But that's what I charge generally, like flat fees to ship a majority of the items, because either I can fit it into a prepaid mailer box, or just throw stamps on it and send it on its way. I did sell a few other things the other day, but I didn't create a video for that. So I just figured, if I want to do this, I might as well have some fun with it. So for these 3 items, not including the cost of shipping, I got $25.74. And if I, let's see here, $25.74 minus so after the cost to actually ship out these items, I'm making roughly $18, we'll say. Again, that not including the cost of these bubble mailers, but it's just this is just meant to be an example of what I've sold, how I've packed them up, as well as to how much I actually made after eBay fees and shipping. So anyway, this wasn't that interesting of a video probably to a lot of people, so I just wanted to say, thanks everybody for watching. If you found this video useful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I am trying to eventually get this channel up to a point where it's like, my production values obviously would go higher, as well as, I'd be able to monetize this channel to help offset, a lot of the costs for equipment, whether it be like, USB microphones, better webcam, or maybe upgrading my computer. I'm still using I think this is a 3rd gen i7, so it is quite ancient. This machine cannot get to Windows 11 for various reasons. It's more than enough for what I need to do on eBay, so it's like I don't really see a reason to upgrade, and Windows 10 still has a few more years before I need to consider even buying a new computer. Anyway, all the best to everybody. Thanks very much for your support, and hopefully these buyers get their packages within a reasonable amount of time. I will get them out into the Canada Post mailbox before 4 o'clock, which is generally the cutoff time when they come by my neighborhoods to pick things up that are put in those boxes. Anyway, talk to you all later. Have fun. Be safe. And don't forget to check me on eBay, Canadian Brick Cafe. Links are all in the